it's Cindy from Stamped with Aloha. Today we are going to build a snowman using the brand new deckled circle dies by Stampin' Up. So let's go ahead and get started on today's project. First of all, let me show you where you can find the deckled circle dies. They're in our current mini catalog, September to December 2023, and they're all the way in the back of the catalog on page 63. And you can see that this set of dies has 14 different deckled circles in it. So for today's project, I took a piece of basic white cardstock, and using one of the circles in that die set, I die cut this white shape to create the face of the snowman. All right, next we want to create a carrot nose. So for that, I have a scrap of pumpkin pie cardstock, and then I'm going to be using a punch. This is the Bird Builder punch, and we're just going to use this little bird wing right there. So I'm going to go ahead and punch that out. Okay, next I'll be using a Stampin' Blend marker, and I'm going to use pumpkin pie as well. And on the drawing tip side, I'm just going to draw some lines on top of our punched carrot nose so that it looks a little bit more like a carrot. All right, so the carrot nose is going to go about right there, but now let's add eyes and a mouth. And so what I'm going to use for that is my Memento black ink pad and a little golf pencil. And how I'm going to use the golf pencil is I'm going to take the eraser of the pencil and I'm going to use that as my stamp image. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up the back of the eraser with black ink, and then I'm going to add 2 eyes, and I'm going to add a mouth. So we're going to do 5 circles for the mouth. Okay, great. Next, we're going to add some rosy cheeks. So I'm going to get out my light flirty flamingo, or you could use bubble bath, whatever your favorite pink is. And then I'm going to just color in some cheeks on each side of the mouth. Okay. Next, we're going to add some dimension. So I'm going to get out my mini dimensionals, and then I'm going to place this right here on the back of the carrot nose, and we'll place that at an angle, and now you have a cute little snowman. Now we're going to take it a step further, and we're going to dress our snowman up a little bit, and we're going to create this into a little box. So I have one of our new scalloped gift card boxes. So when you purchase this, it's really easy to assemble. You don't need any adhesive. You pop it together, and it also comes with this gift card insert. So this will make giving gift cards so easy during this upcoming holiday season. I like using this box just to put a small gift in it or a little treat. So in this case, we are going to put some delicious ube cookies that were created by Cindy Antai of Zoe, Hawaii. And so I placed those delicious ube cookies in my little treat box, and I'm going to seal the box and now create a belly band to hold it all together. So because this is going to have an ube theme to it, our little snowman, we are going to next use purple, because sweet potato is purple. So we're going to use a piece of Highland Heather cardstock to make a belly band. So I'm going to take and I'm going to turn this piece of cardstock over. It's a 1.5 inch by 10.5 inches. And then I'm just going to wrap it around the box like so, okay? Then I'm just going to by hand kind of crease it along the edges so I can get a feel for where it's going to fold over the edges of the box. But now I want to add embossing to it. So I'm going to take it off, and then I'm going to flatten it out. So I'm going to flatten it out here, and I'm going to flatten it out here. I just folded it onto those lines that I just formed by wrapping it around the box. All right, so then I'm going to take this folder. This embossing folder is a part of the basic 3D embossing folder. It comes in a 3-pack, and it's one of our online exclusive products. I love the polka dots, and I thought that would fit good with our ube theme. So I'm going to lay this into the embossing folder, and then I'm going to run this through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now, when it is completed, it's going to come out like this. And because we've folded it like that, then the polka dots that were on the top part are going to be going up, and then you can see on the back side they're going in, so that will make it a little bit easier when we're adhering it to the box. So for the belly band next, we're going to take and we're going to put that top part here, and we're just going to look for those folds that were on there, and we're going to wrap it around. Okay, And then you could use tear and tape or whatever your favorite adhesive of choice is. I'm going to be just using some green glue or multi-purpose liquid glue. And I'm going to place that on there, and then I'm going to bring this over and then just press it down to adhere that on there. Okay. And then I will just give that a second to dry while I go ahead and complete the rest of the snowman. So the snowman is going to be the focal point, but remember I said that this is an Ube-themed project because we have Ube cookies inside. And if you know me, you know I love matchy-matchy. So what we're going to do to create this, to give this a little bit more of a Ube look to it, is we are going to create some more punch art. So I'm going to take a 2-inch circle punch, and then I'm going to take a scrap of Highland Heather cardstock. And I'm going to just punch out about a third or 3/4 of that circle, and then I'm going to move the punch slightly, and I'm going to punch again. Okay, and so what we got is this cute little headband. So I'm going to take that little headband and I'm going to place it right there on the snowman's head. So what do you think we're going to do next? Well, because those cookies looked so powdered sugar, remind me of snow, and this is a snowman after all, right? So we want to give the snowman some earmuffs. And how are we going to do that? With the deckled circle dies once again. So with the deckled circle dies, you have 14 different dies. This is one of the smallest ones that comes in the set. And so to adhere this on there, we're just going to grab some large dimensionals. Okay, so I have 2 large dimensionals, and I'm going to just place that on there so that they are going to hold on to that little headband. And then I'm going to take off the backing, and then we'll take that circle and we'll add a little earmuff. Isn't he cute? All right, he's not done yet, but almost. Next, we want to adhere him onto the focal point. So I'm going to kind of angle him slightly, and on the back here, I'm just going to add a few more dimensionals. Okay, we're going to turn this around and we're going to angle him side like that. To tie this all together and to make it match, I wanted to make a scarf. So I just took a little scrap piece of Highland Heather cardstock again, and I did emboss this. This was also embossed with one of the folders from that basic 3D pack, which is again a part of our online exclusives. And I gave this little scrap of cardstock a little bit of texture with the embossing folder, and then with my scissors, I just cut the end of it to give it a little finished edge to make it look a little bit more like a scarf. In fact, I'm gonna get 2 of these pieces to create a complete scarf. But on the second piece, I've created my own little sentiment that says, "Ooh, baby, it's cold outside." And that's how everything is gonna tie together to create our little Ube Snowman box. Okay, so we're gonna put the scarf on kind of at an angle like this, and then we're gonna put the second one over the top like that. All right, to adhere the scarf, I'm gonna take just the solid one here, put a little bit of adhesive, and I'm going to just place that right underneath the snowman's mouth. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the second one that I have the words on, add a little bit of liquid glue, and then I'm gonna kind of just overlap the first one, but then I want them to be separated at the end so you can see the 2 layers. And I'll just press it on there like so, and there you go. You have a completed project. And this is all ready to go with a sweet Ube treat inside. So thank you, Cindy from Zoe, Hawaii, for the amazing Ube cookies, and thank you all for taking the time to watch this video today. I hope you learned a fun and creative way that you can use your deckled circle dies to build a snowman. Happy stamping, everyone. Until next time, aloha.